2025 meeting of the Environment and Public Works Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Bonnick.
Here.
Ms. Bonnick is present. Ms. Delvecchio Hoffman. Ms. Delvecchio Hoffman is present. Mr. Mafucci.
Here.
Mr. Mafucci is present. Ms. McIntyre. Ms. McIntyre is present. Mr. Morris.
Here.
Mr. Morris is present. Mr. Sinclair. Mr. Sinclair is present. Chairwoman Hugh Smith.
I'm here.
Chairwoman Hugh Smith is present.
Thank you. We'll begin with a brief moment of reflection just to remember that we did not inherit the earth from our parents. We are borrowing it from our children. Thank you. Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
Yes, there is. When you are called, you have 2 minutes to speak in which to address the committee. Please do not bring up any signs or props. Do not single out any sitting legislator individually, and please conclude when the buzzer sounds. Our two speakers are Mary Jo Newcomb and Sandy Mitzner.
Thank you for allowing me to speak with you for a couple minutes. I asked to speak at this meeting because it was my understanding that the airport falls
to the purview of the Public Works and Environmental Committee. I am a member of a group of concerned citizens from a number of different faith communities that came together out of a shared concern and really a deep conviction that Avelo Airlines does not belong in the Frederick Douglass Airport. I believe that you've heard from some other members of our committee and that you are aware that Avelo was the first and only, until very recently, there's one other smaller airline that has entered multi-million-dollar contracts with ICE. And they're responsible for, in recent months, up to 20% of the deportations that take place out of our country. And although it is our understanding that they do not fly deportation flights out of our airport, we continue to feel morally that we need to stand on the ground that they do not belong here. I am a physician and have conducted dozens of credible fear interviews with individuals seeking asylum. And I can tell you the most wrenching stories. A woman from Venezuela who fled after her husband, who was a police officer, was murdered because he refused to engage in torture of political protesters. Of a couple that fled from Ecuador after a Canadian mining company beat them and cut them because they did not want to give up this small piece of their farmland. And these stories, they go on. And these are some of the same people that are getting swept up by masked ICE officers and carted onto unmarked planes without due process, without meeting safety standards. They are shackled at their wrists, at the waist. They can't even reach for an oxygen mask. They are not allowed to use the lavatory and oftentimes have no choice but to soil
Please wrap up.
themselves.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Is there anyone else that would like to address the committee?
Okay. Seeing no one else, next is the approval of minutes. The next item on the agenda, the approval of minutes. You have the November 24th, 2025 minutes of the Environment and Public Works Committee before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 25 dash.
Madam Chairwoman,
Yes, Commissioner
I
Remick.
would ask that we move this agenda as a whole.
Is there any discussion? A second? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Any opposed? Okay, thank you, sir. Okay. That it? Don't we have to vote? That's the whole thing? Okay. Are there any other matters to come before the committee?
Yes.
No? So there being no other matters, the December 16th, 2025 meeting of the Environment Public Works Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Environment Public Works Committee will be held on Monday, January 26th, 2026 at 5:15 PM.